Hello. Hi. How are you? And welcome. Nobody in the bar responded the way I wanted them to, but welcome everybody in Digital World and everybody here in the bar at Leapin' Lizard in Hilliard, Ohio, where you can come down and be a part of the action. Come down, get a drink. I don't know what your flavors are, but really good bourbon selection, really good really good bartenders. Gina, what's up? Definitely make sure you tip out Gina. Y'all good? You're good. But anyway, so today we have some fun for you in our showcase. But first, like always, I'm going to start off with Bad Breaks with Buster Chestnut. And even before that, they're not a sponsor yet, but hopefully eventually I'll be saying drink garage beer because it tastes great and they're paying me eventually. Clip that. All right. So that because they're like the first Bowmans on these, which are like the pre-rookie cards for college basketball. These people are like 19 years old. And here I am, I'm 43. 43. I have. All right. I'm 43. I have a whole world. All right. They have a whole world in front of them. But I'm 43, and I'm sitting here losing my mind over a 19-year-old signature. It messes with your head because I was just a few years older than them when I was 27, and I lost my dad. It gets funny, I promise. I promise. And it's been 16 years since he passed away. The whole world in front of you feeling really changes that fast. So hopefully I can sell these cards when they're still in their prime. All right. So this last weekend, it was, a masterclass in the chaotic dad life. So Friday night, Satin and Hester, my wife and daughter, had a Girl Scout sleepover. So Saturday morning, I had to pick them up because we were down to one car. And so I picked them up and I needed to rush to go sign some paperwork for a new car. So I hopped in my neighbor E, his really fancy Corvette. Some people in here know E. So beautiful Corvette. I've seen it around. I've seen him, just like putting more care into this than probably some of his children. But that's okay because it was a beautiful car. Anyway, so we back out of his garage. We get to the first stop sign, it was like 10 feet. Take the turn. And I start the sentence. It's been a long time since I've ridden in a car this nice. And as soon as I said the C in nice, I noticed the slowest oncoming head-on collision coming our way. And we could do nothing. Like, he honked on his horn, but like in the amount of time that this car took to head-on collision this beautiful Corvette, we could have put the damn thing in park, got out of our car, walked up to the guy and say, "Hey, please stop." But no, that was a very sad moment for my friend Eric. I thought he was going to do something, but I wasn't there to stick around to find out because I had to Uber to go sign the paperwork for this car. Well, I get there, and the finance guy wasn't there. Like, he had to go deal with an emergency. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it for a test drive and make sure everything's cool. I get back, dude's still not there. So I tell the dude, I'm like, I can't wait. I have other things to do. So he rushes me home in my future vehicle. There is a happy ending to that, by the way. But anyway, drops me off at my house. And then I rush with my daughter to a Pinewood Derby race. Anybody build a Pinewood Derby car? All right. So this was her first time. Like, she had no idea what was going on. Like, the kid in front of us that was like checking in their car, like, we had the official weigh-in. And this kid's car was the flattest piece of wood I've ever seen in my life. And it weighed exactly 5 ounces, which was the weight limit. As soon as I saw that car, I said, I am sorry, Hester, but that's your winner right there. Guaranteed. So, the next day comes along and, we're getting down to race. She made her design in model of the one that I made when I was a kid, which I thought, that was an honor. But she, worked hard on it. She sanded everything down. She painted everything, made it look the way she wanted to. And she ended up putting, the, a minifig on it, which, like, that made it personalized. Like, everybody loves a minifig driving your race car down a track. Needless to say, first time racer, and she ended up getting 12th place out of 32 drivers. So pretty good first time. Good job, Hester. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open these cards. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and open these cards. We are looking for, well, first of all, autographs, because that's what you look for when you open cards nowadays. Autographs, numbered cards, but we're looking for some of the future WNBA stars. We're looking for Juju Watkins. We're looking for Hannah Hidalgo. We're looking for the Bet sister of the top 10 pick that went to Washington, who plays for the national championship UCLA Bruins. We're looking for also Cooper Flags. We're looking for Victor Wembanyama's. We're looking for Con Knupple, which I like when people mess up and call him Knipple because it's funny. And I like sexual humor, apparently. By the way, my name is Buster Chestnut. I own Buster Chestnut Cards, which is sponsoring this section of the event. So if you haven't checked out Buster Chestnut Cards, you should check us out online, or we have cards for sale over here. There's all kinds of stuff. I don't know what I brought. I think I brought mostly pop culture and like Pokemon and V-Friend. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff over there. But there's also T-shirts over there for sale. And the T-shirts are $30 a piece or 2 for $50. I have 2 different designs. I have a Buster Chestnut Cards with Buster number 13 on the back. And I have a Bailey Digital Media shirt, which has my logo on the chest. And then on the back, it says, "Hi, how are you?" Can someone ask me back? Hi, how are you? Hi. All right, this could go on for hours, so we're not going to do that. All right. Of course, the last pack is the one that gave me the problems. Hopefully, this is like the refractor, 1 of 1, superfractor autograph. All right. Does anyone remember anyone we are looking for? Basketball. No, not at all. I'm not looking for that at all. All right. So there is another special short print of rookies in this set. So I am also looking for a red rookie card. So the rookie symbol will be red of Cooper Flag, who just won the Rookie of the Year, I believe, right? So if I find that, they have a buyback, I do believe. So we'll see. I do see some shiny chrome in the back. May have been teasing myself here. All right, so we're going to go through these as quick as possible. I'll show any hits or anything good. So, all right, Jaylen Brown, Nikola, I am not saying that word. John Tanjay, Christian Braun, Bam Adebayo, who recently scored, what was it, 83 in a game? And I just noticed that I'm kind of spoiling something because I do notice that I have a green autograph card in this. We have a green autograph. Let's see if this is anybody that we're going to get excited about. All right, looks like a shimmer of some sort. I see a rookie. I don't know who this is. It is Ben Saraf, numbered 64 out of 99. That is at least a hit, though. That is a hit. Oh, and then on the next card, we got a Con Knupple. Not to be confused with Knipple. All right, we got Caleb Foster out of Duke, Bowman first. We got Reagan Beers. Let's cheers to Reagan Beers. Cheers to Reagan Beers, who plays for Oklahoma, apparently. All right. We have a chrome prospect of Caleb Wilson, which I like UNC, so, I mean, that's kind of cool. All right. Peyton Watson. Don't know who that is. Khalil Ware. Jordan Clarkson, Jarrett Allen, that's Cavs player, Damon Lillard. I got a VIP of Mikel Brown Jr. of Louisville. All right, we got a chrome of Kyle Kuzma. We have Zaya Sella. I have no idea who that is. Braden Smith from Purdue. We got another chrome insert of Alexandria Eschmeyer from Stanford. All right, continuing on. Emmanuel quickly moving down the pack. Saloon. Giannis. We got Giannis. We got a Giannis. All right. Dyson Daniels, Josh Giddey. Oh, we did get a reptilian. Reptilian is a fun parallel. It has like scales, like a reptile. I think I'm stupid. But anyway, it's a Kentucky player, Caitlin Carroll. So we're doing pretty good for this blaster already. I have to admit. All right, we got a Scoot Henderson on the chrome. All right, Yarden Garzon. I don't know. Lionel Morris. We got Nick Martinelli on the chrome. Delonte Murray, Derek White, Patrick Williams, Gershon Yabusele. Tyrese Maxey, at least somebody I know. All right. VJ Edgecombe. All right. He's a good rookie. Greatness Loading. Pretty sweet. All right. We just got a little bit going left. All right. Jonathan Kuminga. We got Kyan Anthony. I believe that's Carmelo Anthony's kid. Gonna save that. Jameer Jones. Josh Dix. I promise. His name's Josh Dix. We're just going to keep that one just for fun. All right. We got a Steph Curry. We got a Liam McNeely, Sabonis, Trey Murphy III, Tyrese Proctor. We got another green. John Tanjay. I don't know who this is, but we got another number card. This is a really good box. I am not going to lie. All right. Colin Murphy Boyles. Joe Garrett, Obi Agbim. All right, half my comedy bit is just reading names wrong. I'm sorry, and I apologize. Tawande Yasufu, Igor. Why isn't anybody's name like Joe Smith anymore? All right, Igor Demin, Chet Holmgren. Thomas Sorber. See Thomas. That's Jalen Williams. Micah Peavy. Oh, we do have a red refractor. All right. AJ Johnson for the Wizards. We got a red refractor. Oh, it's Liam McNeely. Unfortunately, Liam McNeely did not win Rookie of the Year. I'm not actually sure who that is, but I'm rooting for him. All right, last 4 cards. Let's see what we got. We got a Bowman Chrome of Donovan Mitchell, who is greatly carrying the Cavs this playoffs. All right, Owen Freeman from Creighton. We got Reed Bailey, who has a pretty cool last name. And finally, we have Emily Skinner from Duke. Huh. And that is all we have. I have seen quite a bit of this open, and that was a really good box of Bowman basketball. I am not going to lie. So, with that being said, if anybody is interested in any of these cards or any of the cards that I brought, just look. All I'm asking is for you to look at my box. No? Nobody. All right. So I'm just going to toss this over here so it's easier to clean up later. I'll have this all right, Fernando Mendoza. Somebody misnamed him on a podcast I was listening to earlier, and I knew it was going to fuck with me. Thank you, Carrie and Tim, if you're watching. Anyway, so I'm going to put this out of sight, out of mind real quick, and then I'll be right back to introduce our first comedian for our showcase this evening. So hang tight. Just a moment. Here, let me put this trash in my pocket real quick. Hold on. Okay, before we get started with the next segment, I did want to talk about a couple things. So on our VIP tables over here, I have a couple flyers with some information about sponsorship for these nights and different segments. But I've also added a new patron of the arts component to it. So if you'd be interested in doing that, I will share a QR code in the video feed. Go there, make a comment, say I'm interested in, being a patron of the art, and let me know because we want to keep bringing this to you. And it's fun. It's fun for me. It's fun for you. It's fun for everybody. It's fun for Gina. Everybody give it up for Gina real quick. Gina. All right. But anyway, so yes. So I'm looking for sponsors and patrons of the arts. So reach out to Buster Chestnut or BaileyDigitalMedia@gmail.com. Let's make something happen there. I would love to talk to my people at Garage Beer because they're delicious. They're local. Clip that. Okay. Why you gotta get in my way? I'm about to bring up the next one. All right. Without further ado, he's probably gonna have to adjust this mic stand because he's a little bit taller than me. But we're going to kick things off tonight with a comic that I have been trying to get on the bill for about 2 solid months. And the time is finally here. After God knows how many drunken conversations at local open mics, we actually put the drinks down long enough to make it happen. He survived the trenches in the local scene. He's about to set the tone for the whole night, and he has an upcoming competition next month at the Funny Bone. So definitely support our friend here. So let's get the show rolling and give it up for Steve or Steven Sponhour. I got to adjust the camera real quick. So while you adjust
the How's it going, guys? How we doing? Nice. What's up, guys? So look, my name's Steve. I'm from Columbus. I love it here. I even have a shirt that says, I heart Columbus. Now, one time I took a trip to Albuquerque and I made the mistake of wearing my I Heart Columbus shirt to the Native American Heritage Museum. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the museum. One thing they teach you is that Columbus is not for everyone. They got a whole room about it. I was getting so many dirty looks. I was like, oh, my God. They're Michigan fans. Now, it turns out they're not really fans of any state. I was asked to leave, which was pretty upsetting. I was like, this is bullshit. You guys are kicking me out. And the museum employee, who was a native himself, was like, yeah, man, must really suck getting made to leave somewhere that you wanted to be. But at this point, I was still trying to save it. I was like, would it help my case if I told you that I myself was 164th Cherokee? So now I'm not allowed back. And I'm being haunted by ancient native spirits, which sucks, man. They're making me say regrettable things to women. It's not really my fault, though, because I don't think it's fair that when guys are expecting a baby with their wife, they'll go online and be like, we're pregnant. But if I ask my girl if we're on our period, then I'm wrong. Now, I'm going to say something that may be controversial. I think having a period would be very easy. Yeah, that's nothing. Now, I said this to my now ex-girlfriend one time, and she was like, oh, having a period would be easy? Well, how would you like it if once a month you bled out of your butthole? And I was like, babe, that happens way more than once a month. No, but if that was my period, I would have no eggs. And at this point, you guys might be wondering, how does this guy know what eggs are? Well, I'm an ally. I'm something of a feminist myself. Now, the first time I told that joke, there was a girl sitting up front, and she corrected me. And she was like, it's actually not the egg that comes out, it's the lining. And I was taken aback by this information, so I had to verify with a trusted source. I was like, fellas, is this true? Bros in the room, can you verify this information about the female body? It turns out she was right. No, but obviously relationships usually don't go super well for me. One time I made the mistake of showing my girlfriend my Instagram Reels algorithm. Never do that. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you go on Instagram, it tailors your feed to what it thinks that you like. And like most girlfriends, it'll be like cats wearing sweaters and shit like that. But my girlfriend at the time was like, I really want to see what the algorithm is showing you. And I was like, all right, first video, just a cow being struck by lightning. Second video, different cow also struck by lightning. This is a big problem in the cow community, I guess. The third video looked more promising at first. It was like a cartoon of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I was like, okay, this might be cute and save me. Now, but it turns out this version of Sonic has very strong opinions on the global banking system. It's not what you want to see. No, but I am single now. It's not going super well. What I need, have you guys seen To Catch a Predator? What I need is like a Chris Hansen type figure to prevent me from having age-appropriate yet regrettable hookups. Like the amount of times I could have been saved if I just walked into a woman's apartment at 2 a.m. and then someone just came out and was like, what are you doing here? This woman is 30 years old. And you don't see any problems with that? And I was like, I'm sorry, Chris. She told me she was 22. And then Chris is like, at 2:17 a.m., she said, I just got out of the shower. Come over whenever. To which you replied, 1 second, let me finish watching this episode of Pokemon. After which you sent another text that said, not because I'm that into Pokemon, it's mainly for nostalgia. Does that seem like something you should be telling women? Now, there's a lot of things in my life that I need to work on, man. I need a new job. Hell yeah. I tried to become a police officer. That didn't work out. They told me I wasn't allowed to racially profile other white people as a joke. Just pulling people over like, well. I didn't know there was a Weezer concert tonight. You've been drinking tonight, son? Yeah, I've had a couple. Yeah, let me guess. Locally brewed IPAs with ironic names. Now, right now, I work at a company. I work with a lot of Europeans at my job, which is cool. You can tell Europeans whatever you want about America. They don't know any better. Like, I'll just be in the break room like, yeah, we actually have a law in America that says you can't be charged with a crime if it occurs within a Waffle House. They just let Waffle House security handle it. Waffle House security, that's serious business. One time I was hammered at a Waffle House, and I was giving the security guard a hard time. Like, I was thanking him for his service and shit. But then we had to leave, man. When the Waffle House security guy turns his body cam off, it's time to go. You guys ever seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Yeah. It's kind of a messed up movie, right? Like a child will die in a completely preventable accident. And then the Oompa Loompas will just come out and be like, well, to be fair, your son was fat. He liked chocolate. He died. That's what happens. Now, when I went back and watched this movie, and I rented it on YouTube, which is how you should watch all movies, because you get the combination of classic film with YouTube comments. My favorite comment on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a very conspiratorial comment. Just, y'all are laughing at Willy Wonka, but this shit really be happening. No, but most of the comments were just like making fun of the fat kid who dies in the movie, which I couldn't abide by, man. I had to jump in there and defend him. I was like, guys, to be fair, they did invite a child with an eating disorder to the river of chocolate. And then everyone in the YouTube comments was like, that's a really good point, Steve. We didn't see it that way. We YouTube commenters had one viewpoint, but because you made such a sound argument, we have changed our opinion. No, I'm just kidding. They told me to kill myself. Man, I'm 27 years old, guys. And I have become, I'm almost 28. I've almost made it through. No 27 club for me. But I will say, I've become very bitter and jaded in my old age. Like, why do rappers always have to rap about how they're going to fuck my bitch? That's no way to treat a fan. Like, oh, cool, I'm so excited to support this up-and-coming artist. Oh, he's going to have sex with my girlfriend? He's probably not going to wear a condom. He's probably going to get her pregnant. What, I'm going to raise this guy's kid? What, I'm going to take this kid to Cedar Point and help him work up the courage to get on the tallest coasters so that he can know that he can always overcome his fears? Well, I'm going to catch this kid smoking weed but not tell his mom because I want him to know that he's an adult figure that he can confide in? Help him get through college, and then I get the diagnosis. It's terminal. And on my deathbed, he takes me by the hand and tells me that I was more of a father to him than his own biological dad ever was. And at that moment, I'll know it was all worth it because he turned into such a fine young man. All because Playboy Party fucks my bitch? All right, you guys have a blessed night. Shout out Leaping Lizards, baby.
All right, keep it going for Steve. Spoon hour. Yeah, all right. So, don't jinx yourself. You want to make sure you get out of that 27 club because I do have AI technology and can put you right in that poster. Just saying. Not that I would wish that upon you at all because I am a big supporter, man. We've had some good times and I look forward to your competition at the Funny Bone next month. Okay, so your next comic. He is the feature act who brings the elite, chaotic family cookout energy straight to the stage. He's been tearing it up lately, frequently sharing the mic with Leaping Lizard favorite Frank DeMint. But his biggest recent accomplishment is he got engaged to tonight's headliner and moved her to Cincinnati. Since tonight is a free show, make sure you buy some drinks, tip well, and maybe get the link and share or link to share their wedding registry. Keep that energy going and make some noise for your Fav Play Cousin.
Yeah. What's up, Leaping Lizard? How y'all doing? Yeah. Shout out to the goddamn host, Chester. No, my bad. I was about to call him Chester the molester. I'm just no, it's Buster Chestnuts. Wherever the fuck that means. I fucks with you though. But last time I was at the Leaping Lizard, some of y'all was looking at me like I was gonna steal your car. I would never. I would sell you weed first. And then ask to borrow your car. I'm gonna bring it back on E, of course, because I'm short and black. That's just what we do. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to the headliner, as he said, my wife, little chocolate self. Hi, baby. Yes, meet me, the lovely comedian. That's why I like to call it this. Hey, Steve, you said you about to hit that 28, dog? Get you a cougar. Get you a cougar. Get right now. Don't wait for it. Just don't think about it. Just go for it. Okay? That's what's up. That's what's up. Because you got to love who you love. You feel me? That go for man and a woman. It's just like you got to love and understand who you love. And you dig what I'm saying? Now, I'm about to be 40. I know I don't look like it. I look like one of y'all nephews or something. Don't worry about that. But I'm almost 40. And I tried to date a chick a little bit younger than me. Not that young, because I'm not R. Kelly. Just a little bit younger, about 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? But I should have known something was fucking wrong. Early in the morning, guess what's for breakfast? Just guess. Okay. I would have loved that. I would have loved Pop-Tarts. No. Buffalo dip. 6:45 a.m. Buffalo dip with Flaming Hots. Buster, what the hell?
I don't know.
What the hell, man?
I couldn't do it.
Fucking up my stomach and my life at the same damn time. Just like she ain't care about me, like at all. I should have known. She riding me all hard, whispering in my ear, I'm about to fuck the shit out of you. Get him glow. Get him glow. Ma'am, my pelvic, stop. I got to go to work in the morning. My knee, stop. But keep going, though. Keep going, though. Keep going. But I should have known she was going to break up with me, too. I should have known. I'm coming home from work, proud, happy. Big-ass bag of Flaming Hot Takis. I'm talking about the big-ass bag, $6.99. Bigger than me. Hey, you see how tall I am? My man. I get to the door. I got the bag. I'm shaking it like, hell yeah, hell yeah. And then I hear it's 7 p on Friday and got some brand new weave. I ain't got a nigga and a nigga ain't got me. First of all, it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Secondly, let me get my PlayStation. I appreciate you, gang. That's what's up, little mama. I'm gonna go ahead. I know what's up. Appreciate you, gang. So I moved on. Thought it was cool. And then I remember the first time I got some handicapped coochie. No, she was cool. She was cool. Her weed was better than mine. She had a medical card, of course. Always better than mine. I used to ask, let me hold an A for you on credit. I got you. You feel me? She cool. Her B-boy skills and breakdancing skills was impeccable. She used to drive up to the bed real fast, like, whoop. You gonna get this coochie or what? And I'd be like, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I had to break up with her too, though. And then I came across this lovely, I said cougar. Let me apologize. Seasoned woman. Yeah, seasoned. Seasoned. You know, you got to care for a seasoned woman all the way different. You got to hold her different. You got to talk to her different. Before she twerk for you, she gonna go pee. I mean, I get it. Be sitting there like, hell yeah, baby, you about to get. Where you going? Oh, you about to go. Wash your hands. Thank you. And then, like I said, you got to love her different. You did. You a seasoned woman, bartender. Yeah, yes. Yes, you seasoned. Yes, you are. Yes. Y'all get freaky a lot different. Y'all nasty time is different. Like, for example, when we butt naked wrestling. Yep, butt naked wrestling. Mm-hmm. And she get aggressive, I have to start saying, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You better get this coochie. Yes, ma'am. Throw that leg like this. Yes, ma'am. Smack that ass like this. Bow. Yes, ma'am. You about to come? Yes, ma'am. And it's cool, man. She don't rush me to do shit sometimes. But she take all day and shit. But I understand because my knee be popping out of place sometimes by itself too. Don't be doing shit, just be standing there. Pow, ooh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Knee ain't worth a damn. But I can still move. And I was talking to this gentleman. What you say your name was? Mike? Big Mike? Michael. I forgot. Nah, you with me today. You your play cousin today. You with me today. Your name is Mike. Big Mike. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And I was explaining to him that I'm a grandpa now. Yeah. Yeah. My grandbaby turned 1 last Friday. And it's different because I can't wait till she old enough so I can tell her about her mama. All the shit her mama used to take me through. I can't wait to tell her. Like, do you know your mama used to steal my weed and then run away? I can't wait to tell her about that time. But I should have known that was my daughter too, though, because she used to do shit like, all right, look, I know we all ran away at one point in time because your mama or your dad said, no, you cannot go to that party. So you said, I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Mm-hmm. But she didn't know was that I knew the city. She didn't expect that. So I pulled up on her. She take off running. I said, damn. She fast as fuck. And I had to go get her. And I had slides on. And then she did this one move that fucked my whole life up. She say, I say, get her. Stop running. But I love being a parent. It's different. It's different. It's fucking different, man. So she hit the circle button. Right? She hit the circle button. Full juke move. Knee just went out, toe went out, flip-flop went that way. I ain't know what the fuck to do. Shit was all fucked up. I said, fuck this shit. Oh, man. Hey, Bus, you mind if I give a few shout-outs, man? Yeah, go ahead. You got like a minute until I got a few shout-outs real quick. I want to give a shout-out to all the studs in the world that pick one day out the year to be full ladies. I appreciate y'all. Sundress season and all. Keeping us in the game. Hell yeah, them studs be switching it up on us. Yep. I want to give a shout out to fuck that. Nah, it's 2026. And guess what I found out? Crack still exists. Crack still is out. So shout out to the crackheads that you still out here smoking crack. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to y'all. Y'all still out here making it. That's what's up. Y'all survived COVID. I don't know how, but y'all did. One pulled up on me the other day. Fucked me up. 8 blocks away. He talking about some nephew. Whoa. Let me learn you something real quick. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is. He say, nephew, let me holler at you. Look. I got $12 in nickels, a rotating fan without a back, and a turtle. What you trying to do? And that's my motherfucking time. Y'all have it for this.
All right, keep it going for your Fav Play Cousin. All right, so normally I would take a break here, but I've been getting feedback, and they say that it kills the momentum. So just to keep going, all right, Michael, can I get? I think it followed him, and I'm sorry. I mean, it was trying to follow you. It cut. It doesn't have all the 360 capabilities. I don't know. Maybe like 230, something like that. All right, we good? We are good. Okay, so instead of taking our normal break, we're just going to keep it going. We're going to keep that energy moving. So now is the moment you've been waiting for, the moment I've been waiting for. You've seen her absolutely destroy this room before as a feature, but tonight she is rightfully taking her spot as the headliner of Phygital Nights. When she isn't busy performing alongside Frank DeMint as well. Much love, Frank. We love you, brother. She is packing up and moving with her fiance to Cincinnati. And you literally just saw him warming up the crowd. So she's got that new ring. She's got a new zip code. And she's about to close out the night. So let's show her the Leaping Lizard love, because if you don't, she might just fuck up your next fade. So give it up for Mimi, the comedian.
Give it up for me. God damn it. All right. Okay, real quick. Let's just address it, because that was my fiance that was just up here. Hey, how you doing? That's my man. Okay. I just want to address the fact that I am a cougar. I did the research, and it appears that I am 8 years older than my man and 8 years younger than his mom. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down on that, because it's either I'm giving like bratty little sister to her, or like bratty big sister to him. Like either way, it's weird, because it's like then he's 9 years older than my oldest child. So let's do the math here. Yeah, like it's a whole lot of confunction going on. But at least he didn't go to school with my daughter, so that's all that matters. They don't know each other. Won't have to run into that. But how y'all doing tonight, Leaping Lizard? My bangs out here. Shout out to Timu for this week. Pulled it out the pack, put it right on before I came in here tonight. I had a whole new wig on earlier, but I snatched that off when I got off work. Then we got on the road. I would like to address the fact that it's really no black people in here, and I'm super ashy and nobody really notices, because there's a room full of white people and nobody cares. I was worried about lotion. On the way here, I was worried about lotion, and I was like, who cares? It's a room full of white people. They're not worried about trashy legs, Mimi. They're not worried. You're fine, honey. Look at the boots, okay? Check out the boots, okay? Yeah, I made these. Yes, bought them. I bought them at City Trends for like $10. And then I added all the details myself, because I smoke weed and I get creative. Shout out to weed. Any weed smokers in here? All right. Yeah. Okay, Grandma, you charge your kids in weed too to watch the kids? To watch them grandbabies? Okay, yeah, because I thought so. What you charge per kid? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Exactly. I'm not the only one that charges their kids weed to watch their goddamn grandbabies. Because who? Um, listen, I refuse. I know how you was as a child, and you want me to watch your child? Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, wait, how much weed you got? Okay, because I just might have to. Because I can't get in touch with my weed man. So let me just go ahead and sit here and watch these little kids. I mean, let these kids watch themselves while I go out. Because fuck them kids. And fuck them kids, okay? The grandparents. Shout out to the grandparents in here. Yeah, we outside because fuck them kids. We not watching them grandbabies. Don't ask me. I don't care. Listen. No, fuck that. Listen, that's what you listen. I try to tell my daughters, swallow. Take it in the butt. Become a lesbian. Something. Only one of them got it right. So it's like, the other two popped out 3 kids apiece. Now I got 6 grandbabies. And weed, but listen, sometimes it's not worth it. Listen, I had a grandbaby. His nickname is Doo-Doo. I'm going to let that sit. Doo-Doo. Listen, exactly. I had to babysit this motherfucker, and he was into playing with his own shit. Let me tell y'all, let me bring y'all into a little story real quick. Let me tell y'all, my daughter bribed me with enough weed to watch the babies overnight while she went out of town. So I get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I smell shit. But I'm thinking because they're, they little people, they still in diapers. So maybe it's a shitty diaper. Let me go in here and check. I flipped the switch. This little motherfucker became Doo-Doo Picasso and smeared doo-doo all over the wall, all over the TV. And then as I carefully look at this little motherfucker, he has doo-doo on his face. Yeah, he's hiding under the covers. Like I wasn't going to smell his shitty ass. I had a whole panic attack. I let him sit in shit for 30 minutes. I had to go roll and smoke a blunt. Call his mother and cuss her punk ass out. And then just put him in the shower and hose him down because I wasn't touching that little motherfucker. I don't know about y'all, but I got a bad gag reflex. Contrary to popular belief, babe. Sorry. I'm a gagger. Sorry. I don't do bodily fluids. And that includes babies. So if your baby slobber on me, spit up on me, your baby will be good as on the floor. Okay? I don't do the spit, the slobber doo-doo. I don't do doo-doo. I don't do it. I drop a whole baby. I will drop a whole baby. Yours, mine, and ours. I would drop a whole baby on the floor. Get that bodily fluid on me? No, thank you. Okay, so with this recent engagement and this move to Cincinnati, this is our first time living together, y'all. So give it up for us. We done moved in together, y'all. Yeah. And if anybody want to donate an air fryer or a microwave, that ain't no joke. I'm just asking for donation. Lord Jesus, because this man, he bless his heart. He be trying to cook and stuff. He be trying to cook for me, y'all. I love him. Listen, the dick good, so I stick around. The dick good, so I stick around. But I ain't gonna marry him for his cooking. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, if it was up to him, we would eat chicken and French fries all day, every day. chicken wings and fries all day, every day. I need a new palate. I need some sauce in my life. And here's the thing, ladies. I've been real gassy, and I ain't been able to let it out around this man simply because I know my worth, okay? And I know how I get down. I have put myself out with some of my farts, and I don't think he's ready yet. He keeps saying, baby, let it go, go ahead. No, ladies, we've had period farts. Yeah, you heard just one. That's all I needed was that one. Oh, yeah, she knows. Oh, period farts, come on. We haven't been able to survive them. I would never subject my man. And I don't even have periods no more. That's the sad part. So I just feel like it's like old dead bodies or something fart. Like it's just he ain't ready for it. I'm saying because I'm lactose intolerant, and we shared ice cream one time, and it was cute while we were eating it, and then there was a rumble in my tummy. And I tried to mask it like it was, something. I was trying to be cute. Like, oh, baby, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And then the right back was like 28 minutes because I had a whole meeting with God. Any lactose people in the building? Anybody who love ice cream or milk and have to plan a day ahead to eat? Because you can't stop the chocolate chip cookie or the cookies and cream addiction. But once you go in, it's a wrap. The boo-boo monster gonna catch you. And he gonna grab you by your guts and let you know you ain't as grown as you think you is. Try to hold doodle in if you want to. Try to hold doodle in if you want to. I'm too grown to be shitting on myself, y'all. I'm too grown. I thought about it because some farts be tricking you. Some farts be a little bit more than fart. It be a little bit more than fart. So you be like, any sharks, a little extra, little juicy, little mud butt. Don't nobody want no mud butt. I like cunnilingus. I don't want mud butt. Can't get no cunnilingus. Hold on, let me. Shout out to the bartender with the heavy hand. Every time I come here, the last time I came here, I told myself I wasn't going to get another one of her drinks. And then I got in the car and I was like, the next time I come back, I'm going to order the same drink because she poured the shit out this motherfucking drink. I think I might have another drink on the bill, but I don't know. Listen, I know that's what y'all said the last time. And I don't remember the ride home to Cincinnati the last time. I just remember waking up and babe was like, come on. I was like, okay. Okay, whatever. All I know is I sucked a lot of dick that night. And shout out to the bartender. The leaping lizard turned me into a licking lizard that night. Dirty motherfuckers. One more. Look at her. Okay, where's Buster at? Shout out to Buster Chestnut. I don't know why he keeps booking me to come out here, but every fucking time he books me, I'm going to hit that road and come out here to fuck with y'all at the Leaping Lizard because y'all fuck with me. And I love it. Every chance. I don't care if it's 2 people, 10 people, or 2,000 people. Y'all going to all get the same goddamn show. I'm going to give y'all the same energy I would give a crowd of 2,000 people, even though it's only enough for us in here for like a group meeting and shit. We ain't here. It's all right. It's okay. We all having, Yeah, it's a group. We having group right now. It's okay. Listen, clip it. We can also clip that. Yeah, share it. We can. Cause I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. Absolutely. If I could take y'all home with me, I would. But then it'd be weird because it's like a bunch of white people. And we're the only two black people, and then it'd be kind of weird. Although I'm suspect I can't see too far, but sis back there, you giving biracial, you look like one of my kids. I got two kids by the white meat, if y'all can't tell. I don't know if I look like it. You looking biracial back there. You 1, 2, and then this guy right here. It's giving, let me see if I can see, because I'm the black mom, so it's giving you got the black dad. Y'all black dad? Y'all got the black? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can say it. I know the ratio. I could tell. Because it's funny. I got 2 beige babies just like you. And they love to tell people that they mom is black as hell like me. They never believe it. I got 2 beige babies. Well, actually 3, but 2 of them by the white meat. I got a Caucasian baby daddy. He got blonde hair and blue eyes. I got one of them. I did. I was trending before it was popular back in the 90s. Yeah, I was one of them. I was dipping. I took the dip so other people didn't have to. You know, I tried to debunk the rumors, about the white boys and shit. Because I want y'all to know, not all white boys have little penises and all black men have big penises. Now, hold on. Because I did the research. I did that just for research purposes. It was only for research purposes. I just want you guys to know. And I'm not talking about my man, because my man is packing, okay? Don't mistake that short king, okay? I always try to tell them they short outside in them streets, but they be tall in them sheets. You hear me? He hit that back corner. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's that free fucking I've been doing since I don't got no uterus. Sis, if I don't know about you, but I didn't turn my uterus in. I had a hysterectomy. If you know, like I know, you'll get you a hysterectomy. Become a Twinkie. Let them shoot the club up. Fill you full of cream. Ain't got to worry about no babies. I ain't been this irresponsible since I was about 16, 17. God damn. Before I knew what this pussy could do. Shit. So now I'm grown with the license to kill. Oh, I'm outside. Okay, I'm not outside because I got my man. But I mean, when I say I'm outside, like, I'm throwing this coochie like he, hi, hoo, ha, ha. I have to because my man is 8 years younger than me. And his mom is 8 years older than me. So I got to, Speaking of that, it's a little awkward sometimes when like, your mother-in-law is 8 years older than you, so you can't call her like Ma. You can't be like, "What's up, Ma? Hey, Ma," because she looking at you like, bitch, I know you. We was 8 year, bitch, mom, bitch, no. But that's my homegirl though. I fucks with her. I love my mother-in-law. That's my lady. And I went from, now I got 8 grandbabies, y'all. 8 grandbabies. Shit. God damn, I'm going on vacation soon. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Every time I answer the phone, there's another baby on the phone. God damn. Leave me out the equation. Leave me alone. Let me and my man be great. Let us get old and get on the road and be comedians. And fuck these streets up, because that's what we trying to do. Book the Godfreys. Look for the Godfreys and book the Godfreys, because we trying to be everywhere all over. You feel me? It's a little hot up here, Buster, and these lights are melting my Temu wig. Because I'm a lady of a certain age, so Gets a little warm sometimes. I appreciate you. You are amazing. Shout out again to Mr. Buster Chestnut, Josh Bailey. Government named you, babe.
Hey, don't forget. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for coming up. Well, we appreciate you. All right, so we got a little slow on the signups for the open mic tonight. I do know that we are competing with a couple legendary open mics tonight. My buddy Terrence is running the polls and punchlines over at Sirens. And the very last open mic at Fives is going down tonight, which I can understand why some of our regulars didn't show up because of, having the last night of Fives. I don't even know if I'm in the camera. Michael, can I get your assistance for just a moment? Am I good? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. So real quick, all right. Can you hand me my old fashioned? Fancy. Okay. So as I've stated before, this month has been brought to you out there in digital world by our patron of the arts, my buddy Steve Merrick. He goes by the icon on the flyer that is Kingdom of Elon, which is a joke. He's kind of starting, almost a cult like Alica. I think they should just combine cults. I think that would work out much better. But anyway, let's give a big cheers on 3 to Steve Merrick, our patron of the arts, for the month of April. We are looking for one for the month of May, so get a hold of me. So on the count of 3 to Steve Merrick. 1, 2, 3 to Steve Merrick. All right, so we are going to take a little bit of a break because we need some people to sign up. I think me and Michael are the only ones that actually signed up this week. So we might need some filler. If the internet connection goes down for some reason, that'd be a travesty. But if it gets people to sign up, we can make, an act of God happen. And by an act of God, I mean I can kill the stream if need be. So sign up, please. And if you're out there in digital world and, you can get here in, 15, 20 minutes, come sign up. Come hang out. We're having a good time here at Leaping Lizards in Hilliard, Ohio. So with that, I'm going to play a little bit of some tunes by my buddy Doran Danoff, who is a producer out of Nashville. He does all kinds of stuff. Currently, he's touring with a country band. I do not know the name of it. If I can find that, by the time we get back, I will say it on camera or I'll post it in the chat. But stay tuned because we will be right back. I apologize. I did mute the microphone. Welcome back, everyone, to Phygital Nights. Is everybody having a good time? Gina, are you having a good time? All right. If not, you'll have a good time when I tip you later. So at least that's the bright side of this evening. That, and we had some great comedians tonight. All right. Some people were here for Steve. What did you guys think of Steve Sponhour? All right. We need to support Sponhour in his quest to be Columbus's funniest person or whatever that competition is out at the Funny Bone. What about your Fav Play Cousin? His name's Carlos, by the way. Wink, wink. But he was pretty good. Like, I was enjoying myself. I cracked myself up. And then the headliner this evening was Mimi, Tha Comedienne. Mimi is an enjoyable, like a bundle of. All right. Imagine Smokey from Friday mixed with like your favorite stylist, like who has all like the creativity that you need in your life mixed with a grandma. Like, that is Mimi to a T. And I love it. I love Mimi. I love Carlos. I can't wait for them to come back. We will be working on that. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe May, maybe June. We'll see. We're going to keep those things open. But that actually leads me to my next point that I was going to bring up. This is all brought to you by Bailey Digital Media, me, Buster Chestnut Cards, and also by Patron of the Arts and sponsors like Crimson Sunset Rentals. They sponsored us the first few months. They're an Airbnb out, in the Tampa area, in between Clearwater and St. Pete, 100 steps from the beach. And she doesn't know it, but there is still a coupon code for a discount for rates at that Airbnb in a wonderful destination getaway where you can get direct flights via Allegiant Air. Which, I mean, that reminds me, I need to reach out to Allegiant Air for a potential sponsor. Clip that. All right. But that's leading me to my beg for money. I am looking for a patron of the arts or a sponsor to help us with May and June. So if you're interested in this, we do have a couple options. If you want to executive produce the show and be the featured tier of our Patron of the Arts, I know it sounds expensive, but you're supporting, people that are trying to do this for a living, and myself, who just tries to give people opportunities and tries to get people to have a good time. Maybe spend a little bit of money at the bar. Maybe tip Gina in the process. But if you would like to be a patron of the arts and an executive producer of this show, it is a low price of $500 a week or $2,000 for a 4-week block. And you get exclusive access to, hey, Michael, can I get a little assistance? Showing off our wonderful executive producer seats, which are right here by the pool table. You can just you can do that, or you can move the whole we're gonna call it camera stand, but it's actually a mic stand that's gaffer taped together. So you can do that, or you could potentially be a digital conversation partner. which is a mid tier, and that is about $150 a week or a 4-week commitment of $600. Once again, I know this sounds expensive, but keep in mind we have 4K recordings of the presentation. We have a live broadcast that gets your name or your brand or your favorite company. I don't even care. The opportunity to be seen and replayed and, watched upon the VODs and the live. And in clips. We can get you in clips of all of the comedians. And that, like I said, $600 for a month. It's not that bad. And you get a prime seat here at Leaping Lizard. And, I can't guarantee anything, but talk to me and, maybe a drink or two can happen on my tab, especially if you're, putting out $600. All right. There is a final tier to this. Hold on. Let me get to the cheap tier. That is the last call local partner, which is gonna be the sponsor of the open mic portion, which we are about to start. And that is going to be an investment of $300 or just $75 a week. And I can, shout out your name or your business's name, and you can be the presenting partner. That's too many P's in a row. Presenting partner for the open mic portion of Phygital Nights. So if you're interested, get a hold of me at BaileyDigitalMedia@gmail.com, or, like and subscribe, hit that little bell. Make sure you follow all of our notifications to get the best comedy in Hilliard, Ohio every Tuesday night. All right. My spiel is over. Is our first comedian ready for his close-up? All right, let's put our warm hands together because it's very warm out tonight. Thank you, Mother Nature and Columbus and Hilliard, Ohio. Let's put our warm hands together for your local Leaping Lizard lounge lover. I'm trying to put as many L's together as possible, but I've reached my limit. Yeah, I did throw one more in there. All right, but anyway, put your hands together for the Leaping Lizard himself, Michael. Ow!
So I'm starting to realize that I'm the one that gets up here because there's nobody else coming up here. And so I have to try to come up with some shit that I'm going to talk about. And the comedians that inspired me to come up with some of this stuff that I'm going to share with you guys left. Hopefully they might watch the replay. But I'm going to share with you guys something because I know every one of you out there at some point is going to end up getting married or having some sort of relationship. And if you're lucky enough or unlucky enough or however you want to look at it in terms of the journey of having a 29-year relationship and raising children from many directions and different types, you're going to have a whole lot of shit that you're going to want to share eventually to somebody. And at one point they said you're gonna get a chance to get up on an open mic or stand up to start sharing some of this stuff. And I think the best time was like there's nobody here to even hear it, but I'm going to share it with you guys because I think there's some of these things that people need to hear, especially the comedians that were here tonight that inspired me on some of this stuff because they're just now getting together and having to deal with all these kid stuff. And one of the things I say to all the young kids that are out there, if you're going to find some girl, you're going to have to support her doing whatever she wants to do, right? Support her in doing whatever that she wants to do. Because, if you're really in love, you're going to do that. And not only that, you're going to do whatever it is that she wants to do. Now, that last one can go really far depending on how many years you guys are together. Of doing whatever she wants you to do. Now, supporting her and doing what she wants to do is easy because you love her and you want to support her and doing what she wants to do, and it's awesome. But doing what she wants to do. Oh, and I skipped this part. I'm sorry. Because most of the young kids are like, wait a minute. What about what I get out of it? Like, that comes later. This comes later. You have to realize you're going to learn how relationships work because this is some wisdom. And it's actually fucking hilarious if you learn how to go through this journey watching it from like a fucking sitcom, because if you do it right, that's exactly what it feels like. And it will inspire you. But let me keep sharing this. After a while, you start like the things that she wants you to do start out with, hey, I want you to go and do this and get milk or whatever like that. But you end up start having kids and they start doing all those kind of random things for you. And the time's going to come and I'm going to fast forward because I got some other really funny shit to talk about. But I know I got a little extra time because there's nobody else on the list. So I got some shit, Buster, to share. After a few years when you get older, the things she wants you to do might be stuff that you've never done before to anyone or anyone. And you might not even have enough fingers to do what it is she wants you to do. You know, and these are the things where we're like, I'm going to need you to do this. I'm going to need you to do that. And it starts, again, we're fast forwarding through because it's not just milk anymore. But when you get to that age, and this is what I wanted to share with Carlos, because she's already at that age, right? Fast forward, you've had the kids. They're doing all the things. Now what she wants you to do for her, you're going to have to get some sort of a like training to have more fingers or toys or something to do some of the things she might ask you to do. Well, there's some stuff I'm not going to go into. You know what? Here's the other thing. Mimi was talking about one of her kids that was playing with their shit. One of my kids, I told them when they were younger, don't eat gum, right? You guys remember hearing that? Like, I don't know. We grew up, don't swallow your gum, right? Right? Don't swallow your gum. I told my one of my kids, don't swallow your gum because if you do, I mean, you'll get worms. You're going to get worms if you swallow your gum. And you don't think about some of the things you say to your kids, right? And you warn them and you go a little overboard. And I've got lots of stories, but this is one of them. And I said, don't eat that gum because if you do, you're going to get worms. And they're going to come out in your shit. So I found that kid digging for worms in their shit after I said, wait, you didn't eat the gum, right? I told you what would happen. And I saw the look. And I wish I'd have predicted that I was going to find them digging through the shit looking for the worms. But it was nothing like Mimi. Like, I mean, my kid didn't put it on their face. Or wait, that was a grandkid, wasn't it? It was a grandkid. I could see my grandkid doing that. Wow, that goes into a whole nother story. I'm going to give that one to Mimi. Because my kid went through this shit because they were looking for worms because they swallowed the gum. Different generation. Sex farts. All right, you guys. I don't know if you guys, once you've been married for a long time, and Mimi talked about it a little bit, because you get to be a certain age, and humans are going to age, and you're going to start to expel gas at times where you might not be, it might not be the most preferred time to actually expel the gas, but it's going to happen anyway. And sometimes it happens during sex. And no matter, I don't know what kind of sex you guys are having, but after 29 years, you don't know what. But you may fart. Either one of you might fart. Now, it's funny because I remember when I'm younger and I'm thinking, oh, nope, that's it. Done. No way. That was fucking nasty. I mean, and then, oh, come on. Nope. I mean, that's, but after like about 25 years, that shit doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, it's like kind of nasty. Be like, all right, hold on. All right. Let's keep going. You know what? I have so much dark shit, but I'm gonna have to save it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is after like a lot of years, you're going to start to realize things like that moment when you're going at it, and you can be doing doggy style or doing whatever. You can come to your imagination. I promise you, I've done more because because I was married to a girl that showed me some crazy shit. Nope. And no. No, anyway, I just want you to know that after that many years, when you're doing stuff like that and they fart, I mean, that is love. There you go. That's love. After many, many, many years. Because there's shit when you're younger and you're going through that stuff like, no. But I promise you, when you get older, there's going to be shit you're going to deal with. Like with her, like peeing when she coughs and stuff and things like that. And like going to the bathroom, you know, when you get older, imagine you're going to have to be with this girl for like a long fucking time. Right. And so if you're wondering what that magic is, there is magic there. And eventually, if you find that magic, the fart is love. During sex, the fart, love. You'll laugh about it, not go, oh. I mean, you're still going to go. Josh, how much more time do I? All right, am I good? You got anybody else come up here? Is she gonna? She got something. Oh fuck! All right. See you guys.
All right, real quick. I was going to. All right, I think. All right, yeah. Dang it! I always screw up. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so that actually made me think of a situation. You know, the farting and sex. But I'm not going to share that. You're welcome, Satin. So next up, I'm not going to tell a big story. So come back. And whatever you're playing, send me a beta invite if you need to. If you need players, because I have some time availability. I have been working on my Fortnite game. Shout out to my buddy Jason. We've been, grinding. We're up to platinum level. Is she ready? Like, you walked away. I was about ready to. No, I'm good. I have 15 probably minutes worth of shit you probably don't want to hear, but I need to get off my chest. But let's keep those warm hands that we had earlier for Michael and keep them going for the even better lizard of Leaping Lizards, Amber.
All right. I mean, I could have been playing video games, but instead, I had to get over here and tell y'all, yes, I was gassy as hell. I'm sorry, Michael. You know I ate that salad. It was a good salad. I've been eating a salad. And yeah, I was gassy, but that's what you get. Anyway, so I've been playing this video game. It's about being a pirate. And I am a good pirate builder. I'm not a very good pirate. I do like getting the booty, though. I will say that. I do it every now and then. But only under the right circumstances. If the seas are right and waves are good, then maybe. So I've been building this lighthouse, and I'm like, I'm going to build a lighthouse. That way all the ships out there at sea, they can see when they're getting too close to the shore, and they can find their way home and stuff like that. And I thought that was really sweet. And then I thought about that time, that the pirate, he walks into the bar and he's got a parrot on his shoulder. And the parrot he's holding a ship's wheel, and I'm like, sir, how can your parrot even do that? Hold a ship's wheel and ride on your shoulder at the same time, because the parrot's like looking all kinds of jacked up, and he's like, she's driving me nuts. And I was like, all right, cool. Anyway, I had a couple of other pirate jokes, but you know what? I've had a couple of drinks. I can't really remember them right now, but next time I'll try and remember them for y'all, and I'll bring them back. You guys party on Wayne, party on Garth, and have a great night. Up next is Buster Chestnuts, and he's going to make us laugh our ass off because I know he's got about 15 minutes of comedy that he wants to throw at us. So you guys enjoy your night.
All right. We good? Because I screwed this up last night. All right. It's going to be loud. Just fair warning. Motherfucker. Or I like to call him Dad. Yeah, we fought constantly. Here, let me try to do this like a professional. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so we fought constantly, basically because we were exactly alike. We didn't realize that until I was about 23, and we were having this massive screaming match. You know, spit flying, veins popping out of our foreheads. I finally lost it. I looked him dead in the eyes, and I yelled my absolute favorite insult at him. But the second it left my mouth, time stopped because I realized, wait, he literally fucked my mother. I was in the splash zone of that mistake. I am the physical manifestation of his worst orgasm. It really takes the wind out of the sails during a fight when your ultimate insult is just a scientifically accurate description of your own conception. You're a motherfucker, and I am the tragic result of that transaction. Good day, sir. So that's my dad, and he's been on my mind lately because I've been spending way too much time doom scrolling Facebook. Basically doom scrolling my own irrelevance, and without fail, every time I post a picture of myself, you know, the beauty that is Buster Chestnut. I need to turn this off. Hold on. All right. I might need your assistance. Yeah, because I set an alarm like a professional for the open mic so that people have their 5-minute sets. But since I'm the last performer, I don't give a shit. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. All right. So, I post a picture of the beautiful man that is Buster Chestnut. And without fail, every single time I post a picture of myself, some rando, distant acquaintance or friend of his chimes in with, "Oh my God, you look exactly like your dad." I hate it. It feels less like a compliment and more like a medical diagnosis. "You look like Jim." "Oh, great, Michelle. So what you're saying is I'm destined to cause immense psychological damage to everyone around me and then take myself out like a 70s rock drummer who couldn't read a warning label. Good to know. Let me go double up my clozapam." Yeah, my dad's name was Jim, naturally. He grew up here in Columbus in the Lyndon McKinley neighborhood. He had good, hardworking parents, but my dad was an absolute feral agent of chaos. When he was a teenager, they moved out from, the hood to bumfuck Ohio, where he played football, basketball, and he played in the band for Riverview High School. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that part of bumfuck Ohio, but here we are. But anyway, he's a legend there. His senior year, it was like 1974, 75. My family doesn't really keep records, just grudges and unpaid parking tickets. But his team actually won the state championship that year, which is incredible because my dad wasn't on the court. He didn't get a ring. Why? Because before the playoffs, he got kicked off the varsity team for elbowing the starting center directly in the nuts. All right, just to clarify, he elbowed his own teammate. Think about the sheer, unadulterated madness of that. Most guys get benched for missing a layup. My dad looked at the 6'8" teenager who was supposed to carry them to the promised land and thought, you know what this championship really needs? A violent locker room vasectomy. And the best part, they won the state championship because they got rid of him. He wasn't the MVP. He was the hostile tumor holding them back from glory. So after high school, my dad, did what any expelled firecracker, friendly fire nutcracker does. He became a drummer. He played in bands in the 70s. He actually stood in for one of Columbus's own great rock bands, The Gods, if anybody's old enough to know who that is. He met my mom. He impregnated her. And he realized, oh shit, actions have consequences. And he promptly split up with her when I was exactly 6 months old. All right. So Mickey, babies are supposed to be resilient, right? Yeah, not me. I was a dramatic little shit from day one. I absorbed so much stress from their divorce that my 6-month-old body caught pneumonia. I was an infant, lying in a medical bubble, basically having an existential crisis. Just coughing up a lung thinking, well, the marriage is in the shitter. The vibe is ruined. Check, please. I'm heading towards the light. My dad's response to his infant son actively trying to ghost his own body. He took a job working on the railroad. It's a good story. It continues. All right. No. I got more. I just wanted your opinion. You're good. All right. So he took a job working for the railroad. He hopped on a train. Very, very normal parenting pivot. I need to work on my double P's. Like, it's fucking with me. But anyway, that's good. He said, the baby's dying, honey. I got to go lay some pipe. Track. I got to lay some track. But let's be honest. It was the 70s. Well, it was the 80s by that time. And he was a rock drummer on a train. He was definitely doing rails off a groupie's ass in the caboose somewhere. I barely saw him until he got hurt on the railroad, and he couldn't do the physical labor anymore. So what does a broken carny do for a career pivot? He gets a job at a prestigious university and becomes an IT wizard, of course. And I'm completely serious. It was 1993. The internet was just a screeching dial-up tones, similar to was anybody familiar with that? All right, well, yeah. That was not me. My dad owned his own ISP, or internet service provider for those peasants that don't know. Which meant that in the mid to late 90s, our house had a dedicated T1 connection. Do you understand the absolute power of a T1 line in 1996? While you peasants were waiting 45 minutes for a single pixelated GIF of Pamela Anderson's left tit, I was downloading the entire San Fernando Valley in raw, uncompressed MPEGs. Yeah. Did I have a consistent, emotionally available father figure? No. Did I have a porn download at the speed of light? Yes. Yes. And honestly, fair trade. Fair trade. I traded emotional support for unlimited bandwidth, and I regret nothing. Eventually, we did start to bond. And by bond, I mean we allegedly did some drugs together, speed, weed, the wholesome stuff. We have this deeply dysfunctional relationship with your dad when he passes you a joint and whispers, "Don't tell your mother." And you have to look him in the eye and say, "Dad, she hates you so much, she tells people I was an immaculate conception." So later, after my stepmom died, which is genuinely awful, my dad and I took a morning trip to Myrtle Beach because nothing honors the dead quite like a redneck Riviera. One night, we hit the hotel bar, and my dad orders a double Kettle One and cranberry. And this specific bar, which that was his normal drink, but this specific bar was on the beach. And I don't know if it's still true, but they used to only serve airline bottles. They couldn't pour from a liquor bottle. I don't know, something to do with turtles and, recycling and shit. I don't know. But anyway, so every one of those bottles was an ounce and a half, right? Yeah. Yes. So every double that my dad was ordering was in fact a triple. So we drank triple Kettle Ones all night. We got aggressively, devastatingly obliterated that I forgot my own childhood trauma for about 4 or 5 solid hours that night. But the absolute best part of that trip, well, my dad and I were getting blackout drunk at a beachside bar. My grandma, sweet Juanita, yes, my grandmother's name was Juanita, and that is definitely her government name, was upstairs at the hotel babysitting my half-sisters. My grandmother was running a trap house daycare upstairs, breaking up fist fights over Bratz dolls and feeding their Tamagotchis just so her grown son and her grown grandson could pickle their livers at the hotel bar, singing karaoke and hustling people at foosball. Our family tree is less of a tree and more of a deeply invasive weed. Yeah, so my dad passed away 16 years ago yesterday. I was 27. He had a brutal back surgery. At bottom 5 vertebrae in his back were fused together. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, He was in agony. So his new pain specialist decided that it was a good idea to prescribe him with a new medical, painkiller patch called fentanyl. So my dad went home. He opened the box. He put the very first patch on his body completely alone. He applied it entirely wrong, accidentally overdosed, and died. Don't feel bad. You're allowed to laugh, guys. Because that's objectively fucking hilarious. Think about it. Think about this man's resume. My man Jim survived the 70s rock scene. He survived doing speed. He survived doing fucking laying railroad spikes. He survived my mother's terrifying rage. And he was assassinated by a spicy Band-Aid. How do you fuck up a sticker that badly that your heart rage quits? You peel, you stick. Toddlers master this concept at Applebee's. My dad treated a lethal opioid patch like a temporary tramp stamp, and it took him out. I do miss him, though. I really do. I actually got a tattoo to immortalize him when I was in New Orleans. The tattoo artist. All right, sorry. So for those that can't see it, it is a drum kit with like a banner on it that says Bailey. And my tattoo artist, when he was making it, he's like, "Hey man, do you want me to put his first name on there, Jim?" I said, "Absolutely not. Because if I put Jim on there, people at bars are going to ask me questions. Oh, who's Jim?" And I do not have the time to look a stranger in the eye and say, "Oh, Jim? That's my dad. He castrated his own teammate, abandoned me for a train caboose, gave me a T1 porn line, got blitzed while my grandma babysat, and ultimately lost his life in a tragic battle with a Post-it note. It's just too much to explain. So now when people ask about the tattoo, I just tell them I really like Irish cream. Thank you guys so much. You've been disgusting. I love you." And if there is nobody else signed up for the open mic, I may have to wrap this one up a little bit early. Hey. All right, so I know it was dark. I know it was a long story. But the dad jokes was funny, right? I've been working on it for a couple weeks because the anniversary was coming up and I was dreading it. And I did wear Cleveland Browns gear tonight in honor of him and basically to kind of talk shit to our performers who are coming in from Cincinnati. Once again, thank you to our showcase performers, Steve Sponhour. Support him in the Funny Bone Best of Columbus. And your fave Play Cousin and Mimi the Comedienne out of Cincinnati. Support them. They are very funny. And if you had a great time tonight, can I get a little help closing this out? But if you had a great time tonight and you are in the bar here in Hilliard, Ohio, please welcome and call and response with me. When I say my name, Buster, I want you to reply as loud as you can with Buster. 1, 2, 3, Buster! Peace out, Internet. We'll see you next week.
What up, everybody? Let's go! Flipping through the packs, chasing down that 101, yeah. Searching for the grail till the morning sun comes. Buster! Hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. We hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. Whoa!